There are two main reasons why your resume gets rejected. Number one, your skill sets aren't a match for the job. Or more often, number two, you've made a surface level mistake on your resume which leads to an instant rejection. Want to know how to avoid these mistakes? Stick around for more information. Hi friends, my name is Jamie and I'm a Googler based in Singapore. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 common resume mistakes that appear and how to avoid them. As usual, there are timestamps in this video. Feel free to skip ahead to the parts that you're interested in. So I've read over 20,000 resumes since I started my career, and trust me, I've seen a lot of resumes. So if your resume is free of surface mistakes, the only other reason your resume doesn't get picked up is probably because your skill sets and experiences aren't a fit for the role. So mistake number 1, typos. This is the most common mistake people make. Why? The best way to apply for a job is to tweak your resume, and when the tweaking is being done, that's where all the mistakes are made. Whether it's mistakes like spelling errors or added punctuation marks here and there, they all count. So how do you avoid this? After you're done with your resume, read it from the bottom up. It also helps to have a second pair of eyes on it, so get someone else to read it. Number 2, length. The rule of thumb, 10 years of experience should be reflected on one page. So if you're a fresh grad, stick to strictly one page. Other than that, it really should be no longer than 2 to 3 pages at most. So when you go to the cinema, you sit down and you watch a movie trailer, think of your resume as something similar to that. Right? When you watch the trailer, you're like, interesting movie. Is it an action movie? Is it a fantasy movie? From there you figure out, should I invest the time and money to actually watch the whole movie? So your resume is basically like the trailer to the movie of your life. The only purpose for your resume is to basically get one foot into the door of the hiring process. So leave the long conversations and convincing for the interview and for the hiring manager. So remember, keep your resume short and succinct. Number 3, formatting. Make sure your information can be easily read. Keep your margins at least at 0.5. Utilize bold and italics to highlight your metrics, but don't overdo it. Use at least size font 11 so recruiters don't have to squint. Having consistent spacing between lines and having columns aligned as well. Most importantly, remember to save it in PDF format before you send it out. This is so that your resume formatting won't get messed up, because each recruiting firm probably has a different application system, and I have seen resumes that have just gone out of formatting and it looks terrible, and I'm not able to see what the resume really looks like, so it really is a waste when that happens. Number 4, confidential information. No one likes a tattletale, and of course there is the legal aspect to it too. If your previous company had confidentiality clauses about certain confidential projects, please honor them and don't reveal them in your CV. It reflects very badly on you. So an easy test to get around this is the newspaper rule. If you don't want to see it on the front page of the newspapers, don't put it in your resume. And number 5, lies. Just don't do it. Don't lie about anything. Your GPA, rounding it up, like how long you were at a company, your sales results, just things like that. It can be very small, but just don't lie about anything. Because with the internet nowadays, everything can be checked super easily. And obviously the company will be doing reference checks, background checks. So if you lie, everything will be exposed. And once you lie, it follows you around forever and you won't be able to escape it, and the truth will just come out one day. And seriously, our parents taught us better, so don't lie. It's really easy to pick out the good resumes from the bad. So if you can avoid these 5 mistakes, you'll already be in the top 40% of candidates who have applied for the role. A mistake-free resume goes a long way because it shows the level of conscientiousness and effort you put into your resume. Remember, double, triple, quadruple check your resume for mistakes. And again, it always helps to have a pair of second eyes on it. You can get your friends, or even better, your friends in recruitment, to look at your CV for a quick review. I usually share my CV with them on a Google Doc and give them comment or edit rights so they can actually help improve it. If you're looking for tips on how to make your resume stand out, check out my video on how to write the perfect resume. Linked here, or somewhere in the description box. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more tips like these. I'll see you in the next video.